Now, going into measure 3 and continuing into 4 and 5. Here we are, measure 2. When you hit the downbeat of measure 3, lift your first and second fingers right on that downbeat. Just get off the strings. Lift like that. 1 and 2 come off. Play the open G. Then set the second finger, squeeze it in there on the F, like that. Leave it there, leave everything down. Then measure 4, when you hit the downbeat, lift the second finger off of the F, play the open G, and then reset the second finger onto E right when you need it. And then finally, you'll lift the little finger and land the first finger on the C. Now, this is very important. A lot of people going from measure 2 to 3 think they should slide the second finger as a guide finger, and then going to measure 4, do the same thing, slide back to the E. A couple things wrong with that. Number one, you get the sound of that, and you hear that. And going back, you hear that as well. Also, there's danger of getting a squeak. And also, it produces a lot of tension in the hand that we don't need. So again, what you want to do, measure 2 to measure 3. On the downbeat, lift 1 and 2. Replace the second finger on the 4th string F. Leave it there. And then downbeat to measure 4. Lift the second finger. Reset it on the 4th string on the E. And you're all set. And then when you go on to measure 5, you've got a C chord down at the end of measure 4. Just leave it there, and you're all set to play measure 5. And on measure 3, once again, we have potentially dissonant notes. What we can do is lift the little finger as we play the open E, so we don't have that. And then when we put the little finger back down, we can put it down kind of sloppy, lean it over, and mute the open E, so we have a clean sound. Like that. It works out very well. If you don't want to mess with it, that's fine. You're just going to have some dissonant notes. They do pass quickly though, so it's not awful. But if you want it really clean, that's what you would do, is do the lift and the string damp like that. You can also damp that open E with the right hand. When you play the D, the final D, set the A finger on the 1st string to damp it as you play the D. Easiest for you to do. Here you can see the cutoff done with the right hand in measure 3. Playing along. There's the open E that we want to damp. As I play the final chord there, the interval, the F and the D, I plant my A finger on the 1st string to damp it. And notice when I plant the finger on the string, I'm on the left side of my nail, flesh and nail together. Plant. And then I can just leave that A finger there, because then it's ready in measure 5 to play the open E. That's why it's so important to, on the string damp, to plant it on flesh and nail together on the left side of the nail, so it's ready to be used again should the occasion arise. Plant, leave it, play, like that. And that similar technique can be used anywhere where you don't want to do a left hand damp. For instance, in measure 5, same as measure 1, instead of damping with the left hand, I could plant the A again, here, by planting on the left side of the nail, flesh, and nail together, I'm ready to play the high G that follows.